Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about dating single moms, baby mamas, as they call themselves. Um, Now, whenever I dealt with a woman, matter of fact, the my girlfriend I met in college, she was baby mama. Um, so her story was that the guy just uh, got around. You know, he had a lot of kids from several women or whatever, and he just told her what she wanted to hear, and then come to find out, because she didn't want any kids. The crazy part about it, she didn't want any kids, but she said she had the kid because that's what he wanted. So, and that, that sucks, right? But yeah, she didn't want a kid, so she had him because that's what the guy she was dating at the time, he said he wanted a kid or whatever, so she did it for him. But yeah, so she make it seem like he's a great guy or whatever. Then after the fact, after she got pregnant, stuff like that, she found out that what he really was about. He had his other baby mama called her and put on game and stuff like that. So, but anyway, normally when I run across women, who have kids, or whatever, I don't take them seriously. I mean, just to be honest, like as far as dating, right? Like I'm not saying I treat them bad or I disrespect them. I'm not saying that like that. I'm just saying that I don't make a relationship with him. Like her, she was an exception, but whatever. That was a long time ago. But now it's like, nah, it's definitely not worth it, man. Honestly, because the thing about it is, I'm gonna go ahead and address this. A lot of guys that date these women, they have kids already. For some reason, you guys have a weird addiction to where you want to replace the actual father. Now, granted, most times the father, well, I don't know, I can't even say that, but a lot of times the father is not in the kid's life, whether he not, helping her raise the kids, he's not financially there, whatever the case may be for him not being around. But you cannot replace the actual father, even if the guy just, out of nowhere just dies, right? Like he just dies out of nowhere. No matter what you do, no matter how long you've been raising these kids, they'll never look at you as their actual father, because you're not their actual father. So for the guys who's in this position, you need to go ahead and part your ways with her and those kids, and then live your own life. Have your own kids. You know what I mean? If you don't have your own kids, and if something's going on to where you can't produce your own kids, I don't know, go ahead and adopt. You can at least do that. That way they know what's up. But a lot of times you guys want to get in at the beginning of the kid's life to where it's like, okay, they won't know I'm not their real father. But the reality is, no matter what happens, the mom, the grandma, somebody's gonna tell those kids and the family that you're not their real father. So if you're going in there to try to trick these kids and make it seem like they're that you're the actual father because you raised them since birth, you're in for a rude awakening. Never go in there and try to substitute their father. It'll never work, no matter how much money you spend. Cause a lot of times, like, oh yeah, he don't have a job. I got a job. I got a car. I got money. This and that. They don't care because it's just in their blood. You're not blood. That's just all it is, man. So if you get offended, that's on you. And all the time, when you're in that position where you're dating a baby mama, you'll never be first in the life. You'll never be first in her or their lives, because they'll always put you on the back burner. So all you're there for is financial support. You're doing all the heavy lifting. You're doing everything on that end to raise a family. But in reality, that's not your family. Now, I know a lot of guys make come across this video and get mad. That's the truth, man. Ask her if you feel so confident into what you believe. Ask her right now, say, hey, do you guys look at me? Am I a part of this family? Do you guys look at me as your actual father? Just ask me hard questions, man. Because on top of this, if you get upset right now by me saying this, you already know the truth. You just been lying to yourself. Now, the woman, her role is she's down bad, right? I'm not saying that every baby mama is just down bad, but majority of the baby mamas are down bad. So she just needs any guy to come through and just help her raise the kids, help her pay the bills. A lot of you guys, Don't ever do this. Do not. I don't care. And I'm gonna say this. You guys keep doing it. Stop letting these women do any and everything to you because to you they look great. They're dumb. They no man. So stop moving in these women with these kids. I hear so many stories about these guys doing this, and to be honest, the guys who's doing this have low self-esteem. They don't have any confidence. They don't have a backbone. They're fragile of a man. So those are the ones who's always doing it. You think that you're doing something because you're taking care of somebody else's responsibility? Doesn't make sense, man. You don't get any brownie points for that. Automatically, when a woman gets with a guy that's dating her and taking care of her and her kids, they automatically label you as a sucker. If you think I'm lying, go to the internet. You're gonna find the truth there. The truth will not hide. That's the thing about the internet. Whether you like it or not, the truth will not hide from anyone. So that's the thing. A lot of you guys thinking that, oh yeah, I'm doing good. I'm going. I ain't no big thing. I'm taking care of her and the kids. Negative. Nilch. Nada. Zero. That's always a bad. That's a, as my brother always say, that's a bad investment. So never do that. No matter how bad the story is, or because everybody, all of them got a good side story, right? No one's gonna straight up and admit to be like, oh yeah, I'm just a bad wife or a girlfriend or whatever. I don't know how to treat men right. They're never gonna tell you the truth. And I'm not saying all of them are like that, but quite a bit of them are. Especially nowadays, they can't wait to get online and brag about they getting child support and they sleep around with this guy, that guy. They got this guy paying for this and all that stuff like that. So they have all the confidence in the world to just shit on the stepdads. There will be a stepdad. What they say, he's a man who stepped up. Negative, man. That's just stuff to keep the simps around, to keep them confident. There's so many stories I hear from other guys who's been dealing with women, baby mamas, and the baby mamas treat them bad, the kids treat them bad, the mom don't discipline the kids, you know what I mean? Then the guy just, it's not their fault, it's your fault because people's gonna do to you what you allow them to do. So it's the guy's fault for letting that happen to him. Like, you letting some kids and a female demasculate you as a man, and then you going over here, going to work, working out his overtime, and you come back home and giving her all your money? How do you, as a man, how do you feel? That's not being a man. How do you feel like a man by letting people just play you like that? So never be a stepdaddy. And a lot of you guys, like again, if you so hooked on having kids, raising kids, make your own kids, man. Go make your own kids. Cause like you guys, it's weird. It's like you just want to take over what they say. You want to take over someone else's game. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like go get your own kids. I hear it all the time. But a lot of you guys, I can tell you've been raised by women or a woman, so where that's feminine stuff. Like women do stuff like that. Women get with guys who have a whole bunch of kids and stuff like that. That's a woman's trait. For a man, why you chase after a woman who got all these kids by random guys? It doesn't make any sense. So go ahead and cut all that short, man, and stop that. As a matter of fact, you wake up and watch this video. If you're in that position, go ahead and leave. Go ahead and kick him out, whatever. Do that as soon as you get through watching this video. Trust me, it's gonna pay off because you taking over someone else's responsibility is never going to pay off in the long run. It's not going to pay off now. It's not going to pay off in the short run. It's not going to pay off ever. So letting you guys know right now, you're wasting your time and your money, man. And a lot of you guys are mad because, oh man, I'm spending all this money on these kids and on her that you don't want to get out. It's like I say, you get in that car that you want to fix up, or that car that they keep breaking down, but you keep putting money into it. You don't want to get rid of it because you already know it's a piece of junk. But because you spent so much money on it, you don't want to get rid of it. Same thing in the situation with the baby mama. You spent all this money and this time on them, raising these kids and take care of the household. You don't want to quit now because you put all this time and effort into it. And I understand that, but right now you got to be real with yourself. Like you can do better without that. I don't know why people go into life and make these terrible decisions to make their life harder. I understand life is not perfect. I made mistakes. You always gonna make mistakes. Like we get that, but you make these dangerous mistakes on purpose just to make your life hard. I don't know if you just want a challenge or whatever, or you just down bad. Well, actually, you are down bad because if you married to a baby mama, if you dating a baby mama, you're down bad. That's just reality. So I don't know what it is for you guys that want to be used and abused, bro. It's weird to me, but anyway, move forward with the video. Another reason why you don't need to deal with it, well, don't take a baby mama serious, because 9.9 out of 10 they still sleeping with their baby daddy. Ask me how I know. It's just what it is, because all they do, they come up with a side story. They always, they the victim. Then they get some simp to come in and pay all their bills and take care of their responsibility. And then from there, they can go ahead and get back, start hooking back up with their, they're already hooking up with their baby daddy. This is what it is. Now, some, it's a tiny number. Some, they're not doing it. A tiny number. They've been tricked. They came out on the dating scene just green, and the first guy walked up on them, sold them a dream, they believed it. Next thing you know, he knocked them up, and then he gone. You know what I mean? But for the most part, 99% of the time, they still sleeping with their baby daddy, or they will go back to sleeping with their baby daddy. That's one thing you cannot separate. You cannot eliminate that connection, because you got to remember, they have a kid together or kids together. So no matter, a lot of you guys come in a situation thinking that you can just pay for that to go away. You'll never be able to get rid of that kind of chemistry. You're tied to that person for the rest of your life, whether they care for it or not. As soon as you have a kid, another human being with someone, you are tied to that person for the rest of your life, whether they realize that or not. So you gotta remember, as much stuff they talk about the baby daddy, they had a kid about. And oh man, let's not talk about they have multiple kids by the guy. I used to see it all the time on Facebook. They complain about their baby daddy, then two weeks later, they pregnant again by the same guy they was talking down on. So never take them women serious. You're gonna kick it with them, you know what I mean? But never move in with them, never let them move in with you, and don't play a stepdad. That's the thing about it too. If you date these women, a lot of guys come in here, you don't know. So you come in here, you start dating these baby mamas, they gonna make it seem like everything is gravy. They gonna be like, oh, you come in here, my baby don't need a daddy, he has his own father. They say that so you can drop your guard. What they do is they bring you in there, they sweet talk, they do all this stuff right here to get you hooked on them. And then as soon as you guys start dating on the regular, you become it becomes an actual relationship. That's when the favors will start to come into play. Remember, a favor is only one time. After that, it's a problem. But they will never stop asking you for stuff. They're going to try that one time, going to be something real small. You're going to think nothing of it. And then after that, they'll be like, okay, he did that one time, and they're going to use that. If you say no the next time, well, you did it this time, do it again. That's what they do. They're going to manipulate you. They're going to belittle you. They're going to shame you, all the little word tactics they use to try to convince you to do what they want you to do with your money and your time. So never go in there thinking like, okay, she said, the dad is, she got her own, the kid got her own father, so I don't have to raise her. I just need to be with her. She said she want me to be with her. That's a lie, bro. They just doing it so they can lure you in. And then as time go on, they're gonna start coming up with stuff about, Robert or whatever. He ain't helped me with the kids. It's always gonna be kids' school clothes. With the kids' school clothes, the kids that go back to school in a couple months, he ain't blah blah blah. So you gonna start talking out loud. Mind you, that has nothing to do with you. So you have to really sit back and think, why is she even saying this out loud? Or on top of that, why is she even saying that around me? Hoping that you volunteer your services. That's all. They all do that, but I don't care. The longer you stay with them, the more they get. Like I say, that's one thing about females. You can't be around them 24/7, because when they get comfortable around you, that's when they start to show their true colors. So you can't be that guy who's always there, who's always answering the phone, who's always replying to text messages, who's always helping up with stuff. Don't never be that guy, because when they get comfortable with you, that's when they start to show their true colors. They want to use you and abuse you. So never be that guy. And I'm letting you guys right now, as long as you guys get all comfortable with them, we used to call it caking back in the day. We'd be on the phone, all that stuff like that. They're going to get real comfortable with you, and then they're going to start asking you for stuff. So never be that guy to where, oh, he's dependable, I can count. No, never be the dependable guy. Not no baby mama, man. I'm just telling you right now. I'm just saving you guys a lot of headache right now and a lot of wasted money. So again, they say that, oh, I don't need no father for my kids. Don't believe it. They all say the same thing on social. Look on every dating site on social media. You're gonna see on social media. Look on every dating site, and you're gonna see all them 40-year-old and up women on there with the baby mamas. They all got the same description on their little profile. Oh, my kids don't need a daddy. They got their own daddy. They just say that so you can drop your guard. And I'm gonna say this too, as a man, not just as a man, as a person. You don't have any kids. Why the hell are you even looking for women, let alone dating women that has kids? You are a tier higher than her. No matter, and we're gonna put looks to the side. It's just what it is. Because if that was the case, if that didn't matter, then why they a baby mom? Why they ain't remarried, or why they ain't got them a new boyfriend? There you go. But they're gonna do all this right here to try to shame you and belittle you and talk themselves up, make it seem like, they the prize, they the ones they supposed to get. If that's true, why are you a baby mama? Why are you not married if you're the prize? Remember that, guys. That's the only combat you need. Because when you go out here in public, you out here, mingling and stuff like that, going out having a good time, you run across these bitter women, and when they say, "Oh, I'm the prize, I'm a 10," your reply, that's the only reply you need, is to say, if you're a 10, why are you out here single? And then just walk away. That's it. You just completely destroyed the rest of her little ego that she has. Her self-esteem is you just blew up her self-esteem in a terrible way. And then that's it. So as you single guys with no responsibilities but yourself, why are you dating women with responsibilities? That doesn't make any sense. So don't, because this is what they're going to do, man. They already doing it right now. They're gonna shame you and belittle you. Like I keep telling you guys, don't even listen to that stuff, man. Ignore all that jibber jabber. Ignore all that, because if that was the case, why are they trying to convince you to get with them? If they the prize, then they shouldn't even be on them. They should be already taken off the market. It's that simple. So never feel bad. Don't never feel bad, because a woman, they'll lie to you. I've been to clubs, all kind of places. And you meet the women, they say, oh, they ain't got no kids, and they single. Come to find out, a boyfriend calling you on the phone, a baby in the background crying and stuff like that. So they all lying, bro. Like, they all lying. So just remember that. Don't never take them serious, man. If you're gonna kick it with her, but don't be that guy. Oh, she seemed real cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get with her. I'm gonna make her my girl. Don't never do that, bro. Don't never do that. Like I say, whether you want to believe it or not, no matter how convinced she is, like I say, not 10 out of 10. 9.9 out of 10, they still sleep with the baby daddy, bro. This is hard facts. And if he locked up, their life already messed up. So they go, that's not a big surprise. Don't worry, because when he get out, she gonna get right back to it. Don't think that she not writing him or calling him or visiting him or nothing like that. She probably already telling you to make it seem like you can trust her, but you can't. You can't trust her, man. This is what it is. So even though she tell you like, oh yeah, he locked up or whatever, and I'm out here, I'll write him, I'll call him, or I'll visit him, this and that. Don't take her serious, bro. If you're gonna have fun with her, have your fun with it and keep it pushing. This is what it is. And I'm gonna say this too, man. Never move in with them and never let them move in with you. And like I said, if you want kids that bad, have your own damn kids. If you can't have them, go adopt some damn kids, man. And then you give them the best life you possibly can. But that's just what it is, man. They're gonna tell you everything that you want to hear to convince you to go ahead and go ahead and start dating her or to marry her. That way she got you locked in. And don't think that they ain't gonna bring up, oh, adopt my kid or adopt my kids. That's the new hustle now. So she already got you locked in. So you go ahead and marry her. You know you ain't gonna sign a prenup because you're a simp, and then you'll go ahead and adopt her kids because you're a sucker. And then she already got you locked down, so she gonna kick it with you for a little bit. Go ahead and divorce. You get the child support, the alimony, in your house, your motorcycle, and and your PS5, and now you're out in the ass, man. So never fall for all that stuff, man. You gotta remember. You guys have to remember. Stop. Keep your dick in your pants. Take a step back and realize these women are in their 30s and up, bro. They out here doing the same thing you doing. I'm gonna say this: women, they get out here more than guys anyway. So they out here, hooking up with guys. They on every social media. They on every dating app and all this stuff like that, man. So don't think that they over here being a good girl because they got a kid or whatever like that, man. That's not the case. They still out here getting humped and dumped, getting bent over by guys who ain't doing nothing for them. They still out here saying that you gotta have $1 million a month, you gotta have a six pack, you gotta be 6 foot tall, all that crap, man. Remember, they don't never want you to have kids, but they want you to accept the fact that they have kids. So you gotta be fair. This is what it is, man. But I don't want you guys out here being a sucker because she look good or she's giving me attention or it's no big deal. I can go ahead, I'll be the father who stepped up. Don't be a loser, bro. Don't be a loser. You need to have a peaceful life. At the end of the day, if that's not your responsibility, it's not your responsibility. That's like somebody's car breaking down right now. Your neighbor, matter of fact, your neighbor car just broke down out of nowhere. He come knocking on your door and say, hey man, can you fix my car? Who broke the car? it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So don't put yourself in that situation, man. All right, this video has been pretty long, but I just need to really put that out there because that's the thing too, man. When I've been out there, messing around with these women and stuff like that, they'll tell you, bro. They'll tell you, the guys that's tricking on them and stuff like that. And they ain't giving them no action while you over there laying up on their bed or their couch, and they give you all the benefits. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, this is what it is. So you guys don't feel bad. And then on top of that, you develop emotional connection with the girl. Because some of them kids, they do look up to you. I get that, but it's a thin line, man. I'm talking about paper thin, based off the success stories. And on top of that, don't even adopt them. Like, why would you even adopt them? Just raise them if you already raise them for what? Just go ahead and raise them. I don't know, man, but I'm just telling you guys, like, don't take someone's experience that worked out great for them and compare it to, oh, I can do it too. No. It would not. I promise you, it would not work out that way. I promise you, it would not. Most baby daddy, but most stepdads get shitted on the regular. They put it on social media, all on the internet. I seen it in person at the grocery stores, going out somewhere. You're not my daddy. I hate y'all, stuff like that. Don't put yourself in that situation because you didn't sign up for that, man. Live your own life, have your own damn kids. If you don't want kids, cool. If you don't, if you know what I'm saying, don't date women who has kids. There's plenty. I know it's messed up. I know the dating market's jacked up right now, but please believe there's plenty of women out there who don't have kids, who don't have a high body count, who don't have tattoos everywhere, colored wigs, and these random fingernails, stuff like that. You just gotta take your time and then look for them kind of women. Personally, go to them places where you think them women will be. They ain't gonna be at the club. They're gonna be at the library. They're gonna be at the museum. They're gonna be they're gonna be at the park, like this nice everyday places or whatever, man. So stop going to the clubs and to the bars and stop relying on these dating sites to find you a woman. Get off your ass and go start exploring your city, your town, man, and then you'll eventually run into it. This is what it is, man. So again, don't be mad. Don't feel bad for having standards. Because remember, they want you to have all this stuff going on, and they don't offer you anything. But as soon as you say, "Oh, I don't want to overweight," 3 or 4 with kids and tattoos, they they go crazy. You seen the videos, they probably happen to you. So never feel bad because you have standards and a woman is mad because you have standards. That's her fault, man. But anyway, guys, if you have any comments, if you have any stories, drop them in the comments down below. Please, continue, subscribe, share, all the good stuff, yada, yada, yada. And I got some more videos coming down the pipe. Until next time. Oh, and remember, no matter what, always protect your peace, your pockets, and your purpose. All right, guys.